Yes, here it is. This is some local tea. It's from a local chain. I think it's mailed from New Jersey, even though it's the chain is based here. Clouds and Mist. It was $20 for 2 ounces, which is like 4 times as much as most of this place's tea. So $20 for 2 ounces. So that would be. This is about what I pay for a normal, my tea from China that I order from there. So, the markup of being in a store is going to be like 40-50%. So even though I'm ordering directly from China, the stuff I get, the stuff that, I shouldn't say the stuff I get, but the stuff that the companies find to export to people like me, is a little bit spendy relative to a lot of other teas. Now I'm gonna have to get up again. How about that? So 10:33 at night, tea session. This came about in an interesting fashion. You want to come here? I will tell you. Get him out of that. I'll tell you a story. Come here, Winnie. Come here. So a neighbor just like texted me once that they were ordering tea from this place. Do I want any? Sure. And and she put me on, and she forwarded me the stuff. So I had the tracking info, and it's like on my phone to show me, and it was delivered today or yesterday. All right, I'm getting a little bit over heavy-handed there. Today or yesterday, and also my glasses came today. She's really good at knocking over stuff if I don't. I'm afraid that I'm going to push her. So I went down there and I thought I'd bring their package. There was a package for them down there, and I had forgotten that it would be the tea. And I just was going to leave it by the door, but I forgot to leave it by the door. And then I brought both packages in, like just kind of absent. And I opened theirs first, and then this was a tea. This was a tea that, and I was, what are the chances that, I bring up maybe 2 or 3 packages a year for them that would be, okay. So, something like that happens, sure, you got to put the pot on and get some hot water and get some green tea in you. This was one of the ones that, Tea Source was where I discovered loose leaf tea. There was one near where I lived, and I would go work there. And this I remember was this was my favorite green they had. And when I lived near there still, I ran out of green, I would still go back and get this. I talk like that happens all the time. I think this is the second time I've gotten some green when I've ran out elsewhere. I smell the roastiness. Walkiness. Leland, you want to come here where people can see you? I don't think people can see you over there. I better just have this amount because it is 10:30. And I'm not in a mode of my life where I can be staying up all night and doing the things that I want to get done. Usually I do because Nobody's on the phone. Nobody's calling you. You don't have the option to call anybody in the middle of the night, so it's just you and just me and the kitty. Okay, so here, get serious about this tea. All right, so definitely green tea. Okay, yeah, really, yep. I could have steeped it a little longer, but maybe that's okay since it's so late at night. It's good, but I want to say there's something, like the vision of each leaf of tea being a piece of paper. I guess what I'm saying is the flavor is kind of thin, I guess. In a way, other than the strength at which I brewed the tea. I enjoy it though. This was just the first. When I poured the water in there, at first I think like 10 to 12 seconds is my standard routine things. What I'll start with. I had to think a second there. It's been so long. At this point, I'm totally going to be able to wait for the 2023 harvests, which start in just a couple weeks. I'm going to brew a stronger steep of this because there's something interesting I can't identify that is reminding me of a certain kind of candy. I want to say it's those, okay, so what would that be? It's a Christmas hard candy that they're either green or red stripes, and I don't know what flavor they are. They're not peppermint. That's what I think it reminds me of, those things. All right. Oh, she's got her claws on me. She's very good about it, but I was surprised. I don't know, maybe her claws got really sharp again after I'm kind of out of it. I didn't even smell the leaves yet. Oh, wow. A really, really strong, you see, and it's not, it's tea. It's tea. It doesn't smell bad, but I'm not saying like, oh, flowers or oh, fruit. It's tea. Really strong. And green teas, often the flavor is the primary feature, or the aroma. But it's surprisingly aromatic there. Good thing. All right, I feel the caffeine hitting me. It's not counterfeit tea. It's real tea. Can confirm that. No, if you're like just kind of randomly watching, there's no such thing as counterfeit tea. There's bad tea. Well, no, there would be counterfeit tea. One of them, I think, I don't know how controversial it is, but it surprised me that there's tea produced in Vietnam referred to as pu'er, which to me pu'er is grown in Yunnan province because that's what pu'er is. And if you make it somewhere else, it's not pu'er. Okay, now this one's nicer. It's the flavor would be already fading though, even though maybe that's part of it. Maybe there's some sort of sharp and dry flavor that was on the first few steeps, but not here. What is that? This is interesting. It's interesting in that it's got a flavor that is unique to it. That could be just clouds and mist. This is the. What do you see? I didn't realize this. Clouds and mist is the Western name for a tea that I have seen more. So maybe I have had it. I forget. Maybe I haven't. But maybe it says on the package here. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, definitely. Go to Tea Source and just get one of their more expensive teas. A couple of them. It doesn't matter which one, and that'll give you an idea. But as long as it's just tea, and Chinese, don't get jasmine, because if you get jasmine, you're buying the jasmine scent, and that's not tea. So it says here, crisp. Okay, crisp. That's accurate. Crisp without being astringent. I thought those first few shapes were cucumber-like sweetness. Okay, cucumber. Yes, that could be it. I'll have to have another steep here. A forgiving steeper too. Okay, meaning it's hard to drown the leaves. This unique Yunwu style tea, and I don't know what that means. Yunwu was produced the last week of March 2022. It comes from the famous Mengdeng Mountain. Wow! In Yan City in Sichuan province. It's produced with a combination of Japanese steaming and Chinese pan firing techniques, giving it a unique character that was both brothy and floral. Yeah, the brothiness definitely. That it's definitely brothy. Surprises me. I did taste the walkiness too and smell it. So I wonder why they steam it. That's not the Chinese way. That's like the main thing that differentiates Chinese green tea from Japanese. Wok, steam. Okay, wait, no, I'm gonna do the shape of the country. China's kind of like that, and then so wok, and then steam. Is Japan kind of moon shaped, or is it like this? And they're battling it out there. Well, no, I guess I shouldn't say they do have wars, but you can use so. What the tea I like most of the from that I've had from Tea Source, or one of them at least, is the Gyokuro. Which is a Japanese tea. Really good. It's shade. They grow it under. They put shade over it like they do tobacco for the last few weeks before the harvest, which increases the good stuff in it, or the stuff they're going for, the umami taste. I am getting stuff done now, so I was gonna go to sleep early. Let's keep on getting stuff done. Oh wow! Okay, this said this is a forgiving steeper. That one sure wasn't. Weird. This is way over steep now, and that didn't seem. That was what, 20 seconds ago? Yeah, the sweetness is faded some, but I think if I would have read cucumber, I would have said, oh yeah, okay, that's what's like. because I was gonna say, like a vegetal sweetness. That's a good way to describe it, like a sweet vegetable. All right, that's good. And we got the thing that we want to get. We got the flavor in our nasal passages and whole mouth that's going to last with us for 20, 30 minutes. All right. That's good enough for me. Is it good enough for you, Wee One? Wee Woo, bye. Bye-bye. Goodbye, everyone. Bye-bye. Au revoir. Till next time.